sure we got the zombie shit in us and they just gonna activate it in a couple years?
In a couple years.
And I'll be coming over to your house and be like, yeah!
I'm be on the other side of the door. I told you don't take that shit, motherfucker.
Hey, look, even as a zombie, I'm gonna be like, y'all niggas got some clean drugs?
Even as a goddamn zombie. Y'all ready to party?
Saying, baby, this is our season. Know why you taking that? Swimming this long in the leaving. Demons trying to visit me at 9.
What up, though? Welcome to the Hus-Band Show podcast. Giving honor to God and the Father and the head of our life. We would like to. Oh, nope. Wrong podcast. Oh, okay, my bad.
Wrong one.
What up, though? Welcome to the Hus-Band Show podcast. I am your moderator, Perry.
I'm Trouble T.
Hey,
Big Vince.
Hold on. Got to start it again because we didn't change the camera.
Okay, come on. I'm sorry. Come on.
What up, though? Welcome to the Hus-Band Show podcast. I am your moderator, Perry.
I'm Trouble T.
And your boy Vince.
All right. I guess we're going to call this one the Going to the Draft edition.
Going to the draft.
And the Proud Father edition. Because this man right here is about to become a father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
About
Yes,
to add
sir.
to the
Yes,
to the
sir.
gang. Add to the gang.
So even before we get started, I'm going to give you the floor because you deserve it. Because I think Junior's been watching and taking notes. Now, he might not admit it, but what you think?
I think so too, man. I think so too. And what's crazy is that boy loved the love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even his siblings say, we knew this was coming. You know what I'm saying?
So he's the lover boy.
He's the lover boy. Always have been. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I think he got it right this time.
Okay.
I think he's on the right path. Seriously.
And dude, the funniest part of the video, not funny, but the cutest part to me is when she stepped back, looked at her ring, threw her hair back and laughed. I was like, come here, boy. I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That's what
yeah.
I'm talking about. Now, do they have a date?
Yes, September something 2025.
Okay.
So they're going to do September next
They're
year.
going to slow roll it. Yeah.
Slow roll
yeah,
it. Right,
yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah, get an opportunity to plan it and, don't have so
yeah.
much stress involved going broke.
Mm-hmm. They're looking for venues now, somewhere where both families can be there the night before and kind of like having like a little dinner. Everybody kind of get to know each other type thing. You know what I mean? So,
Is she from here?
No, actually, she is from New York, I want to say.
Okay.
I think she's from New
Born
York.
and raised up there, or?
I think she was raised here,
Okay.
as far as I know.
But her family up top?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, though, man. When I saw that shit, man, I was like, yo.
Which is funny because my daughter is her steady is from up that way too. So
So they just click with the Northern.
I guess so, brother. I guess so.
That's what's up. Now, does the wife know that we will be doing a live podcast at the
The
wedding?
wife knows that we are a big bag of fucking shenanigans. She already know. You know, they called in a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
kicking his ass in the face and shit and giggling. Yeah.
He was like, who's foot in your face?
Right. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck's going
yeah.
on? But yeah, so she knows. She down for the
Oh,
bullshit.
Man, that's funny.
She
That's
down for
funny.
the bullshit.
All right.
And
So-
plus, the most important thing, his mama like her.
Okay. That's all. That's damn near almost all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's
She the
kinda
oldest.
important.
That's her first baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She told her this morning, she was on speakerphone, she was like, I want you to treat my baby right. I'm like, yeah, fuck all that. Just no givesies, backsies. Once you
He's
take
gone.
this motherfucker, keep him.
One gone.
One gone.
That's a Chinese name. One gone.
Yeah. Keep his ass.
Oh shit! So what are his siblings saying? Like, what's the vibe around the house or around the family?
The vibe around the family is they think it's funny, for one. Because it's LJ, you know.
Okay.
He had a girlfriend since he was 3 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they think it's funny for one. For two, they're like, oh, he on some old whole fucking tie me down type shit. You know, he ain't. First of all, he's 26. So the joke,
that's
but
pretty
this
good
the
age.
joke. The joke is already the fact
It's a
that he's
great
about
age.
to turn 30. So in their eyes, he old as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Even though he young as fuck.
yeah.
But he
So,
only
yeah.
26, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So, yeah,
right.
He all right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, bro. That's a damn good age. Like Blue
Oh,
said.
yeah.
That's a good
That's a
age.
great
man.
age.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. and he has some great role models. Hey,
Yes,
I
sir.
might not have known what I was doing, but I was doing it.
dude, just think about if we would have had. I ain't shitting on our dads. That's not what I'm doing. But if we had us as fathers,
Oh yeah,
like in this day and time, because we different, man. We talk and we, you know what I'm saying, we nurture and all that
Right.
shit like that. Just think if we had us as fathers.
Actually,
Yeah.
I did, man.
You did.
My pops was just like
Lucky
that.
boy.
was
I
it?
ain't gonna hold you up.
You one of the lucky ones.
My father was truly more nurturing than I am.
Yeah. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like my dad, me and my father's relationship is closer than me and my son's relationship.
Really.
Yep.
Was
Okay.
my oldest son? Well, yeah, because I can't say that because my father wasn't in the house like yours. You know what I'm saying? They weren't married, so it wasn't the same thing. But me and Austin are closer. Bryce, you know, it's just that time frame with him. Like I see him slowly coming around to where he needs to be, you know, in our relationship. But I guess, yeah, me and Austin are close, way closer than my mom.
Man, when I lived in Detroit, I seen my daddy. Even when I ain't like not I'm talking about when I was grown, not even living with him no more. Man, I seen that nigga probably. Man, I probably seen my daddy for real 6 out of 7 days a week, dog.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
That's
That's
unreal.
the shit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just
I
pop
seen-
over there to holler at him and talk some shit.
Or he at my crib, or I literally was with my father every day, man.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Through
That's
the
what's
good, the bad, all of that
For
shit.
sure. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm the living example of push that motherfucker out the nest and see if he fly. You know what I mean?
Oh, baby bird ass.
Baby
nigga.
bird ass nigga for
Oh,
real.
my
Like
God.
it's time, son. It's time.
But like we talked about, dude, I don't believe in that shit that you're 18, get out the house shit. Like that's
Yeah.
I don't believe in
that's
it. You
whack.
gonna change the camera?
That creates
I mean, I don't understand
that creates criminals.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here talking my ass off. She looking right at you, and then looking at me like this. Nigga,
Shit
change the
creates
cameras.
High shit. Okay.
That
But yeah,
creates
man.
criminals,
It's just
man.
a different day.
Yeah, it definitely gives you an out to some negative shit for sure.
Because first of all, it's a different time, man. I think Vince was alluding to that shit. You know, first off, man, if you look back, you know, when I was 18, 17, 18, you know, the cats that was 21, 22 years old, them niggas was full grown adults.
Yeah.
They was 21 years old with families and houses and, you know, full-fledged adult shit
Yeah,
at
Yeah.
21.
yeah, yeah,
You fast forward that to today, a 21-year-old now,
yeah,
that motherfucker like a 17-year-old.
yeah. You right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree with that.
They ain't nowhere near as mature as it was 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You know. So
But that kind of go back to what Combs was saying on you guys is
On the what up though shit.
the what up though. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was saying, you know, talking about the pussification.
Man, you like that word?
Oh, I love that
because
shit.
it's so true, man.
It is, man.
It's,
And
you
Break it
watching
down.
the pussification
it
of
may
the
sound
nation.
harsh, but it's just
Yeah.
a softening
Yeah.
of these motherfuckers. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Break it down.
Break it down. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'll give you an example. My pops, we got a good relationship now as an adult. And that's because he gave me all the shit that I needed as a young man to prepare me for being an adult. You feel me? So it's like shit that I know how to do now. I learned that shit when I was 12, 13 years old.
Exactly, because he wasn't fucking. He took chains off your ass. Like, he wasn't fucking around like that.
And look, he didn't have time to show me
Yeah.
over and over
And
again how
hold
to
your
do this.
hand and walk.
Right.
You through. Yeah.
It's,
Exactly.
get your ass out here, watch me learn, and fucking proceed, motherfucker. Go ahead with it. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is.
Yeah,
It's the way it is and the
I
way it
know
was.
exactly
Like I
what
said,
you're
this is a
saying
different day
because-
now.
So part of that came from the benefit that we got out of doing better, right? So in the example that you just gave, again, we started talking about 25, 30 years ago, you know, shit was totally different. You know, your dad didn't have to worry about the social media aspects of life and the shit that you can learn on your own and all of those parts. You can only really learn what he can show you.
Yeah.
So he had to take that time out to try and show you that. So as you learn, you did better for your kids by putting them in a better environment, which required you to have to work a little harder or different. So you didn't have as much time to break down every little aspect of learning how to survive. Because they can get the information.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it ain't that they became pussified. It became easier to get the information, so it's not as hard, or they don't have to work as hard and get their knees scuffed and their elbows buckled and all of that shit, because the information becomes easier for them.
Yeah.
True.
We put them in that situation.
We did.
Yeah, but see what Combs is talking about. He's talking about the pussification of the nation, like how everybody has to respect certain groups, but certain groups don't respect how other people feel about their group. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain groups want to be treated equal, but they want to act special. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying shit like, you know, how we have to. I believe in two genders. And that's my fucking right.
Hey.
Male and female.
Right.
Like, you can't make me believe what you want me to believe, because when you condemn me for my beliefs, ain't that the same shit you think I'm doing to you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you turn around and do it to me.
I took it out of context. I thought he was talking about us just becoming
Not
soft.
us as not.
That's
Well,
what I mean.
Oh yeah.
I thought he meant that as a whole, like everybody is becoming softer. That's what I thought.
I think so. I mean,
I
yeah.
do too.
pretty
I
much,
saw
yeah.
a story on the news the other day. This woman was actually on the news talking about her son getting shot with a BB gun.
I saw that.
Motherfucker, you know how many times I got shot with a
saw
BB
that.
gun and how many people I shot with a BB gun?
But again,
saw
think
that.
about it. If your ass had social media upside your head every time you move, if you'd have shot Lil Johnny with a BB gun, that shit would have been on social media.
Back
dog.
in the day, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But because Lil Johnny's mama couldn't put your ass on a camera phone, you know, and take a quick
But
video.
see, that's the difference, Troy. Little Johnny mama back then didn't give a fuck.
Yo, she gave a fuck. She just couldn't
Man.
prove it.
She came home
So her
from
way of
work.
giving a fuck was making sure they moved the fuck from around y'all.
But the thing is, but what I'm saying is she came home from work. She was too tired to give a fuck. Mama, I got shot with a BB gun. Did you die?
And she like, don't worry about it, son. We're going to be moving away from these ghetto ass motherfuckers real soon. Just you got to bear with this shit just for a little bit longer and sacrifice for the rest of our whole family.
Right,
Now,
right.
one of us ever living over this motherfucker again. It'll never be another one of us compatriots
shit.
over this motherfucker
Man.
again.
Yo.
Never again.
Never again.
You know what I'm saying? And see, that was the difference back then where, again, we just did. I think they are softer, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I will defend that the softness ain't as soft as we think. They are just as tough and tougher in some areas.
In some areas.
Man, I can tell you, there's certain areas that them motherfuckers is way more brave than we would have ever thought.
True.
We don't give them no credit for
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
You
I
think
can
so?
tell you right now.
They jump out there.
And we wouldn't.
We
'Cause
took our time.
They're afforded that luxury.
Yeah.
Guess why?
Because
Right.
they got a fucking safety net.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Some of them do though,
Okay.
Troy.
But not all of them.
It's a program for everything.
But not all of them. Not
And
everybody
you talking
got
about,
it.
but see, I'm talking about. I guess we talking about different things because you talking about jumping out there, motherfucker. I actually jumped off the roof. I made me a homemade fucking parachute with 2 garbage bags and jumped off the roof. Broke my
Almost
fucking
killed
ankle.
your fucking self.
Right.
But see,
I couldn't see none of these kids doing that shit now.
Why would they when they can go to the information to say, hold on, man? There's a
You
video.
jump with a garbage bag.
There's a video of this
die.
motherfucker jumping off a house with
Right.
2 garbage bags, and let's see how that shit worked out.
And then when he land, he go,
Oh,
ow!
that shit didn't work out that
Exactly,
well.
exactly.
So guess what they saying? Fuck that garbage bag. I'm gonna figure
I
out
know
how
what
to
I'ma
make an
do.
actual parachute.
I know
Right.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 2 fucking what the goddamn things
A propeller or some
what's
shit.
them shits?
Oh, the
drones.
nylon? Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get 3 drones.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
a sheet over it, and it should guide me safely to the ground.
That don't make them softer though.
Right. It actually
You know what I'm
makes
saying?
them
That make a
smarter.
motherfucker smarter.
Yeah.
You're
You know,
right.
because
You
we
right
didn't have
about
access
that.
to that information. We like, fuck that. I know I can jump off this house.
Hey,
I
we were
guess-
just going on MacGyver.
Right.
Yeah, hey, look, all I'm saying is, dude, on Saturdays, remember your mom used to open the door and be like, get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
And
Yeah.
don't come back till the sun go down.
Right.
And
Now-
he was like, cool.
Now
I'ma
it's the
holler.
opposite. Now the mama saying, I'm gonna shut this door, turn this goddamn video game on, and don't you come up out of this
Right.
room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now again,
Yeah.
that don't make them softer.
No,
That just make it different.
because they have a different set of dangers outside now
This is true.
Absolutely.
that we
This is
really
true.
didn't have.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Our neighborhoods was tight knit.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it was a fucking pedophile, everybody knew about it. Stay the fuck away from Mr. Norman
Pedophiles
house.
is a small percentage, Vince.
Right.
Do you know what really get our kids hurt?
What's that?
It's us.
Yeah.
It's motherfuckers having a beef down the street.
Yeah.
and an innocent kid over here done got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or it's somebody retaliating on this person and all of these people get hurt. That's where the biggest danger in our community comes from. That's why you can't
Pull
send
up
your
that
kid
video.
outside.
Which one?
The one you sent me about, do y'all think this is true?
Oh,
Play
yeah.
that right quick, dude. When I tell you, man, so Vince found a video, and it talked about pretty much all the fucked up shit that happened in our community.
Yeah.
And I got it.
You got it?
And,
I know I got it. You know, dude,
because they always try to blame it on us.
Dude is from Detroit.
They always try to blame it on. Boy, watch this. Here we go.
Well, you finna start some shit with that video.
Oh, yeah. I
It's
know.
the truth, though, bro. It's the truth.
Yeah,
He
you
wasn't
finna start
fucking
some
lying.
shit.
Okay, here we
You
go.
definitely finna start some shit.
And then I got another one, too.
Here we go.
You about to start some
Females
shit.
ever got their fair share of the blame of the downfall of black communities. Y'all blame everything else. TV, movies, music, video games. It's time to bring these bitches to the front of the congregation because it's your turn. Quick story. My boy told me when he was in like the 9th grade, he was walking down the street with his girlfriend. The dope man pull up, clean car, diamonds glistening, system banging. She got in the car with that motherfucker. Less than a week later, my boy became the dope man. Ain't had shit to do with none of them supposed bad influences and everything to do with a broken heart. I'm gonna take it a step further. A lot of dudes have no game. Like me, I don't know how to break the ice with a bitch. Now, if she throw a jab out there, I can counterpunch, and that's all I'm waiting for. Cause I can take over the fight, and by midnight, I'm gonna be munching that tail like a tick. Some dudes ain't got no game and they ugly. So they gotta do ride or die, life or death shit in these streets so they can buy shiny shit just for you to look in their directions. There are generations of men rotting right now in graveyards and prisons because they tried to get money to impress somebody who probably wasn't worth shit in the first place. Song of the week, So Long by Big G featuring Nero and All-Star JR.
That's right. So true.
So, go ahead. Look, we're going to let Troy take the lead on
Hey,
this
but hold
one.
on. I'm going to piggyback off of that one. Watch this one.
Can't sit back and say it's not your fault because they went too far. You shouldn't have
Okay, listen to this.
calling your brothers
Put
and
your
your
phone
cousins
up.
for every little argument. Because you women sit on social media, you sit around, oh, everybody killing everybody, but you never tell the truth that it's been 1,000 shootings and homicides trickle back down to you running your fucking mouth or you calling somebody and exaggerating because you feel disrespected. Stop calling people. You get in an argument with somebody on the block, that's it, leave it there. You call your brother, now these niggas going through it the whole summer, and then somebody's child die about it. That's your fault. That's your fault. You can't sit back and say it's not your fault because they went too far. You shouldn't have called them. Stop calling your brothers and your
Yeah,
cousins.
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
Now, that's
And
a
I know
different subject.
somebody in that situation.
I
agree.
think everybody knows somebody. Hey, that's
Yeah.
that's a different subject right there.
And I'm going to tell the truth
And I
about
like to address
that.
part of that too.
Yeah, that part of right there, that was my mother and my older sister.
Okay.
So
For real,
before we
no
go to
bullshit.
that one, let's just start
Okay,
with the first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm not going to be one to sit here and say that some of these women are a little bit to blame. So I will say that. But you really can't blame the women for the actions of some of these young men. You choose to jump into some shit to try and, show off or impress these bras. That's on you. They didn't tell your ass to jump off the porch and get yourself involved in all this old kind of shit so you can drive past their house with your music up loud and all of that kind of shit. They ain't tell you to do that shit.
Yeah, but we do everything for women, though.
That's not
Well,
their fault.
even not I'm not saying to that scale, with the drugs and shit like that. But our jobs, how we carry ourselves, the cars we drive, and the shit like that. So lesser men think like I'm going all out, going
Dog,
crazy.
The
so I can
last
get a
time
girl.
I checked, ain't no broad came up to you and said, you know what? I don't like what you driving. You need to go get you a car note, some shit
They not
that
gonna
you
say it,
definitely
though.
can't afford, but you got to go get this so you can impress this bro.
But they not gonna say that.
But you speaking as an older guy too. You got to think about it when
Yeah.
you're young, and all you want is the fucking girls, and that's what they're attracted to. So yeah, you're gonna try to go out for
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
speak from some real life shit. Ever since I've been able to drive a car, I wanted the flashiest, hottest shit that I could drive.
Yeah,
Period. I wanted the flashiest fucking clothes, the hottest whatever. I wanted to be that nigga. I made that choice.
right.
I'm willing to take the consequences that come with the choices that I'm making. But it wasn't for now one of these bras, dog.
So you just did it just because you wanted that.
Because that's what I wanted. Now the bras came along with that. That was a part of the
it come
game.
with money. Yeah.
But it wasn't no
That wasn't
situation
the reason
where
you did it though.
I'm finna jump out here because I wanted to go get these chicks. Nah. I'm jumping out here because I like driving on board Becks. I like wearing Gucci's and shit like that. Ain't got now with that shit on.
You know, yeah.
That's gonna attract them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I knew jumping in here first, the consequences of the shit that you talking about and the shit that could come down with this is a result of you wanting this here.
Yeah.
But it ain't has nothing to do with these chicks. And a lot of niggas thought like me. Now, there is a percentage of niggas who think, you know what, let me go do all this to impress these girls.
So get these bras.
A nigga go in debt, you know, buying over their head. They
Right.
got a car that they can't afford.
Name
They got to live in their mama basement because
shitty
they
in
got
the
this big ass
streets.
car in the driveway.
Yeah.
You know, that's a different breed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not even a hustler's mindset.
Right.
Because the hustler mindset is always going to be about getting some paper.
Yeah. At
You
the
know
end
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
day.
But a nigga who ain't really got no game, he got to go in debt. Going to Ford or going somewhere where he got a good job and can afford to drive a nice car. He going to put himself in a hole of debt because he got to go drive this Ferrari or some shit he can't really afford.
Right.
So he can ride them down Jefferson so they can look at him and, you know, smile. That's some sucker shit.
It is some sucker
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no player
And-
shit.
Exactly. And the fucked up part about it is, man, it's like I didn't find out until later on, but I think these cats are coming around now and they might be catching on. You get your money. And if you want the women, they'll come.
Yeah.
You don't go chasing the women because you're going to lose the fucking money.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that your focus is lost as soon as you find the woman.
It is.
That's
Talk
the truth.
about it.
Because she gonna take your heart and she gonna take that part away from the game.
Yeah.
When you
Come
really
on.
find that
Come
one,
on.
nigga, she finna change everything.
Yeah.
So it's best to go ahead and
switch
have
it
that
up.
hunger early.
Yeah.
Get that drive and stack your
Yep.
shit up now
There you
because once you actually get her, portions of that go away fast.
It does.
And then it goes away every year, more and more of that go away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that drive, and not even illegally.
Yeah. We talking about
I'm talking about
hustling
illegal.
any kind of way.
A cat who been working 2 or 3 jobs, right? So not even gonna say jobs. He has a job and a couple side hustles or
do
other
good
sources
and
of income. They call them now.
Yeah.
Right. And that shit banging like a motherfucker for the first 4, 5, 6 years because you know it can get good.
Yeah.
When it's time to get married, now you know you done found the chick that you really want to be with, and it's time to settle that thing down. Some of that got to go away because that attention got to drive to this side, and it ain't just like it's forced. It's a I wanna have this attention over here.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? I didn't
right.
found a spark. Like
Right.
now, this is most important to me. You know what I'm saying? So some of them extra things over there by virtue just go away. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to have that now
You
before
right.
you get, because once you find that, you know, some of that extra
totally
gonna go
agree.
away.
Yeah. But you know what? You said something though. Them cats who ain't got no game anyway are the ones who wild out in that aspect of it.
When they actually get it, they lose their fucking minds.
Lose
'Cause
their
you gotta
fucking
think about
mind.
it. Like think about the cats that was. I ain't saying I was the coolest nigga. I was just the fucking most popular motherfucker. But the cornball niggas growing up, and then they put that work in, and they get somewhere, and they become something in this fucking life. And now look at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now they're over the fucking top with it.
Yeah.
So it's a give and a fucking take. You can bust your ass and get the money, and it can turn you into a total and complete fucking asshole.
And hence you
And-
find niggas in their 50s in the
Talk
clubs.
about it. Talk about it.
Still in the
Talk
club.
about
In their 50s, you know what I'm
Like,
saying? And they can
trying
tell
to
you,
live a young life and shit.
yeah, they can
Right.
tell you every young club, all the young shit.
Dumb
They
shit,
60 years old with skinny jeans on,
Right.
You know,
Looking stupid as fuck.
because now they can enjoy that shit. Now they can
Looking
actually do
stupid
the
as
shit
fuck.
But you look
20-year-olds
crazy as
do.
hell. You ever seen that Gilly and Wallow video? Well, it was just Gilly. And he was talking about got all these old niggas out here wearing fucking Louis Vuitton from head to toe and Gucci. You niggas is corny. You niggas look stupid. He's like, man, leave that shit to them young niggas. Let them have that. You had your fucking time.
You had your
You
fucking
couldn't get it, bitch.
Right.
Like he was going off. But you know,
That's the truth.
Gilly and Wallow got it, and they don't move like that.
Well,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is
I
they
ain't no
got
fans
it.
of them suckers. I ain't gonna keep it real.
Well,
I
you
ain't
know what
gonna
I'm
keep it
saying.
real.
They got it, but they don't move like what.
But
Gucci
at the end
and
of the
Louis
day,
head to
he
toe,
is
man.
right.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers out here now in their 50s, and you know, that's your force, that's your center point of life now at 50 years old, motherfucker, you missed it. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's some shit you should have been doing in your early 30s. You know,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can afford
That's
to
crazy,
go buy
man.
a $5,000 jacket.
You know what?
And I ain't gonna say you can afford it, but if you waste your money on a $5,000
Yeah.
jacket in your 20s and your 30s, shame on your dumb ass.
Right.
Yeah.
But you do that shit in your 50s and your 60s, you's a goddamn fool. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
You's
And
a
then maybe-
goddamn fool.
You know, some people gonna say, that's broke niggas talking. No, nigga.
Fuck
Niggas
that.
ain't broke. I'm just
Fuck
saying,
that.
motherfuckers think about different things. Like, that's not on my mind. Because, first of all, I know Louis Vuitton don't give a shit about me.
At all.
Gucci don't give a fucking shit about me,
At
or
all.
my community, or my family, or fucking Hermes, or any of them motherfuckers.
All right, so let me just say this. A real motherfucking player. You ain't gonna see that motherfucker in the same clothes twice.
No.
If you do catch a motherfucker in the same shit twice, it's months apart.
Yeah.
So if I go spend $5,000 or whatever $1,000 on this Louis Vuitton jacket, every time I put that jacket on, you gonna see it.
Mm-hmm. You gonna
Right?
recognize.
You gonna
that
recognize the
motherfucker.
jacket because you can't. Everybody, as soon as you put it on, everybody recognize. Oh, that's a Louis Vuitton jacket. How many
Yeah.
times you gonna wear the motherfucker?
I'll never forget. I remember this chick one time in high school. She was like, I ain't gonna say the dude name. I'm just call him X. Okay. She says X at the party. Was X at the party? I said, yeah, he was there. I bet he had that fucking 8-ball jacket on. Motherfucker
whole
wore that
point.
shit to bed.
That motherfucker probably was musty.
My whole point.
I'm just saying,
right.
man.
You ain't gonna wear the motherfucker more than once or twice. So
Right.
you buy that kind of shit because you can afford to throw it away.
Yeah.
You can afford for that motherfucker to end up in Goodwill in 6-8 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go spend $5,000 and that's all you got, and you gonna wear that bitch every Saturday night. He's a goddamn clown.
Goddamn
clown.
fool, man.
He's a fucking
get
She
clown.
just never was an issue
Or worse,
with me,
you got
man.
on a Louis Vuitton jacket and some goddamn Reeboks. Right? Get the fuck on, man.
fuck outta
That
here.
nigga fresh broke.
I'm dead.
Hey, but that shit was never an issue, man. Like even when I was a little kid, man, I can remember hanging with my aunts and they friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was always around females.
Yeah, yeah.
So talking to females, that shit was never a thing to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never went through that awkward stage
Yeah.
where,
Yeah.
oh, what do I say to her? No,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I knew what not to say because I'd heard them
Exactly.
talk about corny shit that niggas said. You know what I'm saying? Or
And 9
did.
times out of 10, man, like for me, I never really like would like not hit on chicks, but just approach chicks all the fucking time, like always in there. I ain't do that shit, man. I wasn't. But you got friends that was like that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Every time they see a girl, let me holler at you, short.
Yeah.
Hey, baby girl, let me. Nigga, I used to be like, nigga, you gonna try to talk to every fucking woman we.
Yeah,
I
that's-
wasn't that. I
They
wasn't
don't
like
end up with
that.
none of them.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly. I wasn't like that, bro.
Hell
And
no.
I'll tell you this, it didn't take no 8-ball jacket or no goddamn whatever the latest shit was. It didn't take none of that for me to walk up to him and say, how you doing? What's happening?
Yeah.
You know, my name is. I ain't need all that shit,
Yeah,
right?
nah, yeah.
My game was, I'm just going to go talk to you and find out what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And if you ain't down with what I got on, the kind of motherfucker I got, who I am, then we ain't going to make it anyway.
Right. It ain't
I
meant
be
to be,
damn,
yeah.
I'm finna be this nigga with the same goddamn 8-ball jacket on every week. You know what I'm saying? I spent all my money on one motherfucking jacket.
Right.
Fuck nah.
Mama talking about clean your room up, but you walk around this bitch with an 8-ball jacket.
fuck
on.
is
That's you done spent every dime on that motherfucker.
Like my grandma used to say, nigga walk around with all that cologne and got shit streaks in his drawers. What the fuck going on?
Man, that's
Shitty
another
boy.
thing. Nigga, I grew up, man, in a situation. There's a whole, we going down the line. But
Yeah, yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's funny to me, man, how I look at motherfuckers who that ain't a part of their hygiene, man.
Right.
We about to talk about
if
that.
you don't got consistent, clean, new drawers
Something wrong.
as a grown man,
right,
if you
something
if
wrong.
you a grown man
Here we
and
go.
you can go in your drawers drawer and pull out a pair of drawers you had last year,
Yeah.
Here we go.
you got a problem.
We
got
about
a
to talk
problem.
about it.
You got
got
a
a problem.
motherfucking problem.
Hey.
I buy new drawers and new socks and undershirts more than I buy anything in this
Anything
world.
in this
I be
world.
goddamn gonna put on a new pair of pants and some
Bruh.
old ass motherfucking drawers.
I
Hey.
just told Nick I gotta redo my socks. She's like, again? I
Hey.
was like, dude, yeah.
My wife upstairs, she'll tell you the joke in my house is, "Oh, you buying some new drawers? You must have a new bitch." I'm like, "Oh, here we go with that
I
shit."
just like new drawers.
How about it? How about it?
Okay, all right. Well, let's get into it then, man, because somebody sent me a question, and they didn't too much ask why men do this. They were pretty much saying, "Can y'all put it out there to men?" And this is fucking crazy because it's the Husband Show podcast. But
Right.
fellas, listen to me. Looky, get your fucking hygiene game up. Okay,
Get it up.
This is what you need to do when you get your big rusty ass out the shower and you dry off. Hit the bottom of them fucking feet with some Vaseline or some baby oil.
Something.
Moisturize that fucking husk you
Something.
got on the bottom of your fucking feet because y'all cutting these women up.
Hey, P, I was in Walmart. This is about 2 weeks ago.
That's fucking
The
good.
lady at the register, the lady ringing me up, she was like, "Ooh, your skin just glistening. Oh shit, and you got elbows." I said, "Yeah." She was like, you wouldn't believe how many niggas walking around here, elbows so crusty you can't even see that shit.
Man. So
I'm like, are you serious?
Listen, hold on. I ain't done with them. When you get your rusty ass out that shower and you lube up them hooves, because there's no reason for you to have fucking elephant skin on the back of your fucking heels.
No way.
Grab you some cocoa butter, because you need cocoa butter. Put that on your hands. Whatever lotion you use, I use Bath and Body Works. Squirt some of that in there and moisturize your fucking rough ass skin.
Got to, bro.
Keep you some fucking wipes so you can clean up your situation when you get done.
Don't be walking around with swamp ass.
You around this motherfucker with mud butt, and you a grown ass fucking man.
Shit makes no sense.
You know
they
what I'm
doing
saying?
it, Troy.
Dude, she sent me, bro. I'm
dog.
telling you,
They doing it,
bald
Troy.
head niggas. When you shave your head, put some fucking cocoa butter on it so your shit don't be all ashy and crumpled up. And look how Troy is disgusted, bro. You just don't know. You just
don't know.
These
man.
are married women that are like my husband.
I
Is
wonder
pretty
why
much
the fuck they
disgusting.
married him. Because this is some shit they had them trays all along.
Yeah.
You was a nasty motherfucker.
There's some nasty niggas out here, bro.
Some nasty.
No, you was a nasty motherfucker.
It's some niggas on the weekend. They say fuck it.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing.
That's just trifling, man.
Okay, I'm
So
telling you.
what I would suggest first off, man, you know, most of us live in cities. Mm-hmm. And the good thing about living in cities, matter of fact, I don't give a fuck where you live at.
Right.
If you live somewhere where there is concrete,
Yeah.
you're gonna drive past somewhere where the Asians is doing people's nails and their feet. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck where you live.
Get your shit done, bro.
It
Shit
costs
done, man.
$35, $40.
Yeah, and it's relaxing. You pampering
man.
yourself. Get your shit done.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, some dudes think that shit gay.
No, ain't
They
nothing gay
do.
about
They
that
really
shit.
do.
No, what's gay is you having them goddamn tires on the bottom of your feet. That's what's gay.
Oh, tread put ass nigga.
Fuck up out of here, Uniroyal.
Your foot ass nigga.
Look here, Keystone. Let me get your ass together.
That's what's gay, goddamn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that
like a
shit.
PSA
Look,
for
so-
you
so-
sorry
motherfucker.
motherfuckers out there.
So Monique gets me. She goes to Bed Bath & Beyond. She gets me the
Bath and Body Works.
Bath Water. I'm sorry. Damn.
It's easy. I do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
bitch.
Hey, one place you
but,
get rugs, one place you get hugs.
Yeah, there you go. So she gets me the any of the scented lotions with the shea butter in it, the spray, and if they got the oil shit and the hand sanitizer, she gives me that whole fucking thing. Like I got all the scents, like so many. And dude, I don't think you got to spend thousands and hundreds of dollars on colognes and all this shit to just smell decent. Because I get compliments all day. Ooh, you smell good. And hey,
You
this
know-
shit come from up the street.
You know what
Right.
actually smells just natural? Soap.
Hey,
It's pretty fucking good.
You know,
It's
Troy,
pretty
you
fucking
don't
use
good.
that
bullshit.
shit?
It's pretty good.
I had a
You actually
motherfucker tell me
use
that
that
one
shit.
time. You smell like soap. I'm like,
Yeah,
what
that's
the
the
fuck am I supposed to smell like?
That's
No
the
point.
Tell me why do your clothes smell like you just got them out the dryer?
Because I did.
Because
I did.
wash
We
my shit.
wash every day.
So now I'm gonna tell you, that's one of my pet peeves.
yeah,
Yeah.
Anybody who live in my household will tell you, if you fuck with that washing machine and dryer, you gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Cause that's my domain. And I'm gonna tell you why. I hate like a mug
Okay.
dirty clothes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If I go in my room and my dirty clothes basket is half full, that motherfucker on the way to the laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I go in that same room and my wife's basket, that shit getting washed.
Yeah.
I don't play dirty clothes
No.
at all.
No.
There is no need to have dirty clothes.
None.
That's just trifling. Motherfuckers who wait, well, I'm just gonna wait till the end of the 2 weeks. How the
2
fuck do you
fucking
pile up
weeks?
clothes for a whole week?
I don't get it.
They do it, bro.
How do you pile up dirty ass clothes for a whole week?
I don't get it.
Now,
There's no way in the fuck.
I'm guilty of. Okay, say I'll see the clothes piling up. Say the basket is probably fucking full, and I'll wash, throw it in the dryer. I might not get it right out. Now I'm gonna tell the truth.
That's different. At least they
telling
clean. Them motherfuckers ain't sitting over in the corner
Okay.
dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
the easy thing is if you actually take them out the dryer and fold them while they hot,
That ain't, yeah.
you don't get wrinkles
Don't
in your
get
shit,
wrinkles,
Right,
you ain't got to
right.
iron. Yep.
and it's easier to fold.
Yep.
Right.
And they gone. You know, put them on the way. But you ain't gonna see no Simon with no dirty ass clothes on.
Bruh.
We don't play that
I
shit.
got a fucking iron in my truck.
Well, that was
Nothing
my
wrong with
dad's
that.
thing.
And I'm
I see
home
nothing
every
wrong
fucking
with
weekend. I got an iron in my fucking
I don't
truck,
see
man.
nothing wrong with that, bro. I don't
Fuck
see nothing
that.
wrong with that. But it's It's gentlemen out here amongst us.
I
That's
know.
ridiculous,
That
man.
are
And that's
not-
why their hygiene is fucked up. They got nasty clothes because they ain't washing the motherfuckers. They got old ass socks and drawers.
Yep.
If you don't wear them same goddamn socks for a whole year, I don't give a fuck how much bleach you put in them. You don't wear the threads out them motherfuckers.
Right.
Same thing with your drawers.
Yeah.
If you don't wear them same drawers for a whole fucking year, god damn, the
Y'all-
drawers is saying,
y'all-
man, god damn.
Y'all
Enough is
nasty
enough.
niggas is pissing Trey off.
Hey.
Y'all pissing
Your
Trey
drawers
off.
is even telling you, man,
Yeah.
would you put on some shorts, motherfucker?
Right.
Like, give me a break,
God
nigga.
damn.
Right.
What I do to you?
When last time you went past Walmart 10 times?
I'll
Matter of
tell you
fact,
what,
was
man.
in Walmart.
And the thing is, it's learned behavior.
Yeah.
Because you started off being a nasty motherfucker growing up. And that shit
If your
just,
parents don't demand you keep your shit clean.
Right.
See, my mama didn't play that shit.
hell
Yeah,
no.
My mama, first of all, my daddy was a military motherfucker.
Okay.
So he access anything to him was garbage.
Yeah.
Your ass need 8, 10 pair of socks, 8, 10 pair of drawers,
Yep.
8, 10 t-shirts, like undershirts. I had to have on a wife beater and an undershirt. I
Yeah.
still to this day
Me too.
wear a wife beater every single day of my
Me
life
too.
because my daddy made me do that shit as a
Me
kid.
too.
So my shit was organized. If you look at my drawer right now, my t-shirts is rolled. My socks and drawers, my socks is stuffed, my drawers is rolled, my t-shirts are rolled.
Yeah.
My shit is neatly packed everywhere you look in my drawer.
Yeah.
Because my daddy was the kind of motherfucker that'll come in my room and that shit don't look right. He pouring the shit on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga, start over.
Start over.
Yeah.
So I
My
grew up
grandma-
learning,
that's some
so I don't want this
military
nigga doing that
shit.
shit to me.
Yeah.
Now he ain't done that shit. He hadn't done that shit in years, but the habit stayed with me.
Yeah.
Now I tried that shit with my own kids.
Shit.
Shit.
See how far that shit went.
Can't even
Shit.
talk to him loud.
You know what I'm saying? So you
Hell,
see
we
how
a
far
fight
that
in the
went.
house.
Hey, baby boy, pick up a shirt and be like, oh, it's good.
Let's ride.
No, mine is good for saying, "Oh, my shit dirty." Motherfucker in my room.
Yeah.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Oh, yeah.
that nigga, that
I
nigga.
wish a motherfucker
Oh,
would.
bruh.
Oh, my socks.
Oh, no.
Only
bruh.
thing he don't take is my drawers.
I don't play
Let me tell you
that.
something. I got about 75 hoodies and hundreds of T-shirts. I still got some of my T-shirts, but I've only got about 15 hoodies left.
That's crazy.
They
They
steal my
all
shit.
throughout the family.
Yeah. I mean, it looked good on them, but still. But yeah, my boys the same way, man. Fuck that. We some shower taking, fucking clothes washing
that goddamn
motherfuckers.
man.
Christ.
Keep your shit
Austin
clean,
too,
man.
though, man. Them niggas, man.
You attract women when you neat, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
if you a nasty motherfucker and you still getting chicks,
Says
But
a
look
lot
at yourself
And
about
then
in the
you.
plus,
mirror. You
just
finna have a fucked up family.
my mood, my overall.
There you go. When
Feel
I take a
better when
shower,
I'm clean.
I'm like, man, like it's like you wash the world off you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like maybe you had a shitty day because you got shitty drawers on, motherfucker. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
that would help. That would contribute to
I'm
that.
just saying.
Yeah.
Now, see, motherfuckers like us that's bald.
Yeah.
So when you're a bald head motherfucker, you have to take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Because I got the Mach 3 in my head,
Yes.
You got to
and
clean
when I
them
finish
up.
with that part, then I got to get in the shower.
Yep.
Right? So it take me a little bit longer to get myself through the shower and get myself prepared.
me
But
too.
that's a part of it.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
The days that I don't, if I actually leave my house without shaving my head, I feel dirty as a
Feel
motherfucker.
dirty in a motherfucker.
And I feel like everybody looking like, damn, that nigga got a fucking forehead.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
two-
I
It's two things. It's two things me and my wife fucking not argue about, but talk about and laugh about. One, are you gonna save me some hot water, nigga? Because I'm gonna be in that motherfucker for a minute. And two, like say my last day on the road, I'm like, all right, babe, I'm about to stop, catch me a shower real quick, and hit the road. She's like, well, you headed home. Fuck that.
And
I gotta sit in this truck with me.
how the
You
fuck
feel me?
am I gonna make it home if I'm scratching my ass the whole
Exactly.
make it home and I got the itchy booty? You're like, hey, old mud butt home.
Right. And you know what? That was one thing that was so crazy about COVID. You know, they was wash your hands. Motherfucker, I've been doing that shit.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It didn't work. None of that shit worked. Did y'all get vaccinated?
No.
You did?
I knew you did. I did.
I did.
I did.
And I had to. Blue
I
did
regret
too,
it.
because of Monique.
Yeah.
Pre-existings and shit like that. So we did it for that. But now to find out, what a fucking waste.
Yeah.
What a waste.
'Cause I
They
called
And a lot of
myself
people
twice.
fuck themselves
You
up.
take this shit and you still can get COVID.
Yeah,
Then what the
yeah.
fuck I'm taking
They
it for?
What the
fucked
fuck
over.
am I
They got
taking
us
for?
good.
I
So
got-
I'm sure we got the zombie shit in us, and they just gonna activate it in a couple years.
In a couple
I ain't
years.
got
And
that
I'll be
shit.
coming over to your house, be like, yeah, yeah.
I'm be on the other side of the door. I told you don't take that shit, motherfucker.
Hey, look, even as a zombie, I'm gonna be like, y'all niggas got some clean drawers?
Even as a goddamn zombie, Y'all ready to pod?
I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm better go take you a shot. Goddamn, that shit work. Do like Trump said, drink you some bleach. Goddamn.
Look, we be sitting here doing the fucking pod. We be all zombied out. Troy, the only regular motherfucker. We be like, yeah. He be like,
keep telling you,
"Get your fucking hands
motherfucker.
off
I
me."
told y'all,
Get
motherfucker.
your
We
fucking
put a
hands
fence
off me.
between us and shit.
I told y'all. The Combs take that shit.
That I don't know. I'm gonna ask him. I don't ask him. You know, he's a
Hopefully
military.
Well, he's a
guy.
military dude.
So
He probably did.
He probably signed up
Combs-
for 7. Like,
Yeah.
shoot
Combs
me in the
probably-
ass.
He probably
Well,
up to date on all that
My
shit.
thing was though, at the time, my pops was going through the prostate cancer thing, so his immune system was compromised. Then my mother-in-law lived with us. She's older.
Okay.
I didn't want to bring that shit in. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
My dad took all of that shit.
Really?
Every fucking pill,
How old
every
was
shot.
When he
He died at 75. 70, yeah, 75. I think
so
he
he
died.
was
74.
73 when he did this shit.
He took all that shit by 72, 73. He took every shot they can get his ass. He took all that shit. He still caught that shit.
Ain't
Oh,
that
yeah.
a bitch, man. Ain't that a bitch?
that's some crazy shit. When we were kids and we got immunized for school for measles and shit,
All
you
that
didn't
dumb
catch
shit.
that shit because you
Yeah.
had the fucking shot,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And then we got this shit and still caught it.
Right.
I'm sure I had it a few times.
Now, when they gave us
Oh, I
the
had it
immune
twice.
shots that we all took, when we all got our initial immunity shots, they already had tested that shit and could tell you
Yeah.
what you
What the fuck
get.
it was gonna do?
So when our babies come in the world and we, because all of them, when the babies is born, they get all the immunity shots. They
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah.
And we know what's in the shit.
Yeah.
The difference with that COVID shit, it was a panic. We had to
They
have a
rushed
cure
the
quick. We needed something fast. No, hey, we had to do something. So they like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Everybody take this. We hope this work.
Right.
It may not stop the shit, but at least it ain't gonna kill you.
Well, I felt like it was some shit that they had been working on, and then they fast tracked it because
Big time.
Right, because
Fast track.
coronavirus wasn't new. It was just new to us.
Yeah.
The shit was on the back of the Lysol bottle
It's
the whole
been,
fucking
it's
time.
been
You just
around
never
forever.
read it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or was it always here and these motherfuckers tweaked it for some warfare shit?
Could have. You never
And,
know.
You know what I'm saying?
You never know. You never know.
But the shit's still here. COVID ain't gone.
It ain't going nowhere, bro. It's
No.
a part of us now.
You don't hear no
Yeah.
more
Like
of it,
the
though.
flu.
It's just a part of life.
Yeah.
What was that, 2-3 years ago? The whole goddamn city was closed.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yep.
I was still going to work.
I was still working.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, that was the best time ever to be a fucking truck driver.
Man,
Fuck
the
yeah, 'cause there
traffic
wasn't nobody on the road.
awesome. Yep.
Bruh, I picked up a load in New Jersey, on the other side of the Hudson River from Manhattan. 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Picked the load up, got on the fucking highway, moseyed on out of there. I was like,
No
this
problem.
shit here is the greatest.
Yeah.
Try that shit today.
That
Yeah.
first day, after they shut it down, that first Monday I went back to work. I left my regular time. I got to work 30 minutes fucking early. I said, what the fuck? I said, I'm too fucking early. I got to back this shit down and,
Right.
think my schedule and shit.
But you know
And
what?
every day I was getting to work in like 25 minutes.
That shit was kind of scary to me though, because like it was like not knowing what the fuck is going on. Because I was like up in Maine and Massachusetts and shit. They were literally setting up fucking camps. Like the National Guard was setting up camps and shit,
They'll
man.
change the
I was
camera
like,
blue.
what the fuck is this shit about to be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, and with the funny part though, all these motherfuckers was all on the side of the highway, over the overpasses. We thank you, truck drivers. We love you. Soon as that shit over with, right back.
You
Get the
sons of
fuck out my-
bitches.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
the fuck out of my
They was
way.
happy because y'all was bringing the shit that they can get shit from nowhere else.
Right.
So at least if your trucks is bringing shit in, the grocery store got shit. People got goods.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, look. ISO on me. I want to talk about something right quick because we coming home. Well, home for us. Vince is from Atlanta.
I'm
but
going to
for
be a
me-
visitor.
But for me and Troy, we are coming home for the NFL draft. Now, we're not sponsored. We're not affiliated.
No.
But we do have a space that we are going to be doing a live pop-up pod from. What is it? The Atwater lot across from the Rattlesnake Club in Detroit. If you come over there, like around the Riverwalk area, you'll see us over there. You'll see the tents, the flags, the RV, all the shit, the cigar trailer with the Motown Cigar Bros. And we really would appreciate if y'all came out and supported us and got down with us for this thing. Because I think what we're doing or what we're trying to do is something we need in our community. You all right, Big Vince? What we're trying to do is something we need in our community, man. And like I always say, we're not saying we're the best husbands or we're like above reproach. All we're saying is we've done the wrong things. We see the wrong things going on, and we just believe what we're trying to do is the way to right the ship for our community.
I agree.
So, I mean, and any bit of support we can get would be so appreciated, because our goal is what we want to do is we want to sponsor weddings. We want to help young new couples get their first home. Like we can't buy it, but we would love to get sponsorship and, help, the young people, fulfill their dreams. Maybe not, they don't have the luxuries we had growing up, I think. You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a different time. So, the pull up your bootstraps mentality, excuse me, that's not something they really can fall back on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the blue collar era, the money ain't as good, even though we still need people for that. But they got a lot of different hurdles they're up against.
And a lot of things are so much more expensive.
Exactly.
Back in the day where you can
Yeah.
spend,
Yeah.
$50,000-$60,000 and buy your first home.
Yeah.
You can't buy a garage.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
any financial
Nowhere
support.
you would want to live or even raise a family.
Well, live, period.
Yeah.
Any financial support that we can offer or help with, that's always to the greater good, because that's the foundation, of that family. So, yeah, man, I'm down with you, brother.
Yeah. And I think we can do it, man. I think, like, we get the, I know you see the inboxes and all that shit. People want us to buy followers and subscribers and shit like that. I don't want to do it like that.
Right.
I know that's the wave. I know that's the easy door to sponsorship and shit like that. I don't want to do it like that, because that shit ain't organic, and it's not what we're fucking about.
No.
Because we doing this shit from the bottom of our fucking heart. We ain't get paid for this shit. This shit costs us money. You know what I'm saying? So
What we talking about?
just trying to, bring awareness to what we're trying to do, and while we're coming home for the draft, we're trying to build the audience so we can sponsor weddings,
Right.
help these kids get their first homes and shit. Like, just be a little intricate part, like not buy the house or pay for the wedding.
Be a help.
Mm-hmm.
Be a help
Yeah.
to somebody who needs it.
And we're going to have some damn good fun, man,
Yeah.
while we doing this.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So I look for y'all to be there.
Yes, sir.
Or be fucking square.
It's all a part of the growing process.
Mm-hmm. And I think between all of us, we know enough people.
Betwinkst.
I'm sorry. Betweenst, as
Okay.
Vince said.
Okay. Get a date. What's the date?
April 25th.
All
April
right.
25th, we're going to start around noon. We're going to have, I wish Blue would change the cameras. We're going to have, Jesus Christ, I wish I had a fucking remote.
Oh, my lamb. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. I wish, they need to make a fucking remote, man.
They got one, bro. I told you.
Jeez.
Motion activated.
Oh, my. Oh, yeah, that's right.
You like that? That should have come right back to you.
Shame.
But we're gonna start around noon. We're gonna have games, prizes. Somebody's gonna have the chance to do their own podcast and keep in their archives, because I think people think this shit is easy.
Oh, this shit ain't.
What you say?
I mean, it ain't. It's it's easy to me because it's shit that I like to do.
Yeah.
So when a motherfucker doing shit they like, it ain't really work.
You ain't never
know
working.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I love doing it, but I'm just saying, like, it's not easy from the aspect of, because we all still working guys.
Yeah.
Like, we got
Nah,
lives and we got
is
shit
it
to do.
easy to pull it off? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, is it easy to do all of this shit that it take behind the scenes and all of the equipment and all of the shit,
Editing
the
and all
planning and that's a lot of shit.
It is.
That's not no easy shit.
And you forgot the most important part, Troy. Is it easy being this motherfucking pretty?
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that shit, bro.
Well, some shit, some shit come natural.
Some shit come natural. Can't be duplicated.
Now,
Oh, his
I
Sugar
do
Slim
have to
shit.
background a little bit of this shit that my man just said.
Yeah.
We do want sponsorship
Yes. We need it.
Definitely.
We need it.
because we ain't doing this shit for free.
We are right now, but where we're trying to grow, we're not fucking doing that shit for free.
To take it where we want it to go,
Yeah, there you go.
it's gonna
There you
take
go.
money.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because this information that we are sharing, this game that we giving, game ain't free.
It's to be sold, not
There's
told.
a cost to this game.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're willing to invest in getting this game, the return on your investment
Mm-hmm.
will be plentiful.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and
Yes,
and,
sir.
and if you out here talking about how you're about the people and you really want to help and you really want to get down with some shit, work with us then.
That's what I was going with. So if you are a city or a community or a business owner that want to make change, and your opportunity to invest dollars into the change should be coming here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we don't intend to make this to become millionaires.
Right.
That's not my intent at all.
Right.
But I don't work for free.
There you go.
And the knowledge and the shit that I'm sharing, where it does come from the bottom of my heart,
Mm-hmm.
there is value to that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
So I
let's just
said
be
that
real.
to say-
Content has value, bro. Let's
Hey.
be real. Shit.
When my man Combs, you know, his post about, he got people that retweet and resend shit to him about bullshit. There's people that don't resend his own shit back out.
Yeah.
I don't really follow it that tough, so I don't really know nothing about that part. But if it make dollars and cents, then I'm the cash register when it comes to that shit. So
You're right, though,
if
man.
it take y'all to retweet our shit, like,
Because
subscribe,
it ain't going to cost you nothing.
don't cost
Don't
you
cost you a
shit.
damn dime.
No.
Let
Let's
it play.
get
It's
it.
about algorithms.
Yeah.
Let's
Big
get
time.
it.
Yep.
Because we going to help. The thing about the value that we going to bring, we not going to see this today, y'all. And it may not happen in our lifetime. You know, it may be Junior. It may be LJ's turn.
Yeah.
It may be LJ's time talking to his kids about the time where his father, their grandfather,
Right.
was putting knowledge down that they can still use then.
Yep.
At some point, they're gonna look back at this shit and be like, they really, they were really on the right track.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
we told some jokes, we bullshitted around, but at the end of the day, man, it's like we really care about this shit. Like, it's no bullshit because
Right.
we got fucking sons.
Right.
And we got to leave a fucking legacy.
And the thing is, like I was telling you, even with my son, proposing to his fiance and all that shit, they've decided that they're going to document their whole fucking
That's
process. Their engagement is going to be about a year long, so they're going to document the whole thing and create content based on that.
That's dope.
So that's an inspiration.
Yeah, big time. And I think seeing, well, we get him on here. I know he's a busy man.
Yeah, right now.
But we get him on here, man, and let him share his story and what even made him make that choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what made him just take the plunge, be like, fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm sure it was you.
Oh yeah,
Even if he won't admit it.
he won't. And then too, he did remind me.
You don't really know what did it, right? Y'all,
What?
we just talked about it.
What?
About 30 minutes ago, we was just talking about what actually made him do it.
The woman.
Man, listen. You married?
I mean,
married,
it's true.
and
If
I'm
you
married.
get that one, you like, I'm locking this fucking down, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
And then when she blow your motherfucking mind, sign the contract, goddammit.
Right.
I'm just saying.
I know he told me a funny story though. He was like, "Man, I remember one time, Pops, I was a little dude. He was like, I think you and Mom was arguing. I'm not sure because I didn't really hear nothing." He said, "All I remember is you walked out of the room and looked me right in my eye and said, 'Don't ever get married, son.'"
And I've done that to Austin and Bryce.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna fucking lie. I have. I'm like, don't get married.
Don't do it.
Man, I just said that shit today. My wife been pissing me off for the last 2 days. Goddammit. I just said that shit today.
But the thing about it is, man, no matter where you go, who you're with, it's gonna be fucking rocky.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna have them days.
When you get that feeling, can't nobody tell you shit.
You right. You right, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, it's
You
some
right.
motherfuckers that'll tell you, man, I got that feeling, boy, and it was fucked up.
Yeah.
I got married, and boy, it was bullshit. Man, my life was fucked up when I
Yeah,
got married.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. There's gonna be plenty of people say that.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be some other motherfuckers gonna be like, dog. Even though she ain't that to deep, she drive me crazy, make me mad, whatever the case of the matter is down the line. That for that one moment, your whole brain, everything, like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm keeping
It's
it
on.
over, right? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's where he was at.
Yes,
Because
sir.
at the age I was when I got married, honestly, I can say her and them fucking kids saved my life. They the reason I'm still alive.
Yeah.
That's all of us, man.
Yeah.
Right. Because, I mean, at that
I'd
age,
be
man,
definitely down
time.
bad. If
My
I didn't get
family
married,
changed me.
if I wasn't married to my wife, I truly believe my life would be different. And I would possibly be down bad.
I think I would too.
Because my
I'm dead ass.
wife is the part, and that's the thing that me and her struggle with. Because again, we getting to be closer and closer because we've been married so fucking long.
right.
But the reality is, the things that she do sometimes that get under my motherfucking skin. I had to have that
Yeah, you need
because without that structure, I would have took us off the rail in certain cases. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
There was times where I really would have taken. I could have possibly taken us all the way off the cliff.
Right.
And her getting under my skin with that nagging bullshit, in my opinion, at that time, was the right thing.
Hey, man,
needed it,
I
though.
can count. I don't know how many times I was about to make a move, and she called me at that moment. And not to even say anything about what I was about to do, just to fucking say, what you doing? And I had to delete the fucking whole plan and just, fall back.
Now look, check this out. I'm about to play something before we get out of here right quick from old Charleston White. I don't really fuck with him like
I like Charleston, though.
Check this out.
Hey, how do you feel about this? What is he gonna do? A man, if you ask a man how did he feel, he's gonna tell you what he thinks. You ask a woman what she thinks, she's gonna tell you how she feels.
Okay.
Why? Because one is a nurturer and one is a natural born hunter. One is a thinker, an analytic. He's strategic. A woman feels,
But don't you
and you can't lead with feelings.
listen? Don't you think that you need both in every situation?
A man can't be a man in his feelings.
I'm not saying that. Oh, okay, I'm talking about like there's people that think that there's no place for women in certain industries.
It's not.
Hold on,
Like
he ain't
what?
done.
It's not.
Like what?
Well, because women aren't designed to lead.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay, so but we can push men forward and motivate them to be better, but we can't.
But encouraging and motivating aren't leading.
Okay.
Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, baby. Oh, that's motivation, and that's the fuel to say, oh, I can do it. Come on, baby, you can do it. So that's not leading.
Okay.
That's inspiring, motivating. That's what your mother does. Your father comes home and leads.
Damn.
No man in the world listen to his woman. Because you have your woman, a man has to lead without his woman's voice. The woman's voice come into play when I'm feeling discouraged. Because when you ask him,
So now what I'll say about that is I won't say no man listens to his woman. Because you can't have a marriage like that.
Yeah, I won't agree with that.
I think I know what he's trying to say.
I do too.
Yeah. Like you don't take the direction from her because it's going to be emotional.
Right.
Stick to your plan as a man and do that shit off instinct because we're worried about, and I don't know why, but it's just in us. All we worried about is fucking survival.
Yeah.
For us and the fucking family.
I think what he's saying too is women mistake leadership for motivation.
Yeah.
And I think part of what he's saying is right. We have gender, not just gender roles, but there's roles in a marriage for a reason.
That's right.
And God made us different for a reason. He put certain things in men, certain things in women. Today, we have a lot of women that have been raised or done things so long in a dominant role.
Because they had to.
Yeah. Got to survive.
Not all of them had to. So I'm not going to cop out on that. Not all of them had to.
Okay.
But they choose to because they want to be in a leadership role. They want to dominate and make sure that everything that is done their way.
Yeah.
And they mistake that for being leaders. That's oftentimes a wedge because now you're taking the responsibility from that man. The thing that he is going to do, he got to now compete with you over.
Because that's all we got. Because we're not nurturing like women. So I
Right.
see what you're saying. Yeah, that's all we got.
Because we're not going to be that one where, rah, rah, come on, baby, and all that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to take any of her roles at all. But yet she's taking ours.
Yeah.
That creates a conflict.
Until you, like you said the other day, until you hear that bump downstairs in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden that leadership role falls back on your motherfucker.
No, they
They
ain't
want
lead
me
now.
to jump up and go down
Right,
there. and
I
see
ain't the
what's
leader
poppin'.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Dig
right.
what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And see, and that's some of the things that we do have to teach young couples to understand, that there's roles in this responsibility thing together for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Don't compromise and overstep your role without understanding that you're now putting your mate in an awkward situation.
Right.
Because now you're taking some of their responsibility away.
Yeah.
You're taking some of their value away.
Yeah.
And once you do that, you can't give it back.
Yeah.
And it ain't that you can't give it back. It's like, crossing that line.
Mm-hmm.
Once you cross it, you take another step.
Yeah.
Then you take another step. Before you know it, fuck the line.
Yeah.
It don't matter no more. I didn't cross it already, so I'm way over here now.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. They cross that line the first time and go further and further. Before you know it, they just flat out trying to be the whole damn leader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with Charleston.
Yeah. I don't agree with everything he
Not
says.
everything, but I fuck with him on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of shit.
Yeah. And he be spot on with a lot of shit. But a lot of that shit, I'm just like, man, you got to chill.
Some of it do. Some of it, but like when
people
have
families.
When
like,
he did the whole thing with Cam, and Cam was like, people agree with you, but it's the delivery. And he was like, well, you weren't worried about the delivery when these motherfuckers was telling you to go out and sell dope or go out and rob and twerk your ass on the fucking hood of a car in the middle of the street. You weren't worried about the delivery then, but you worried about me telling these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? The truth.
It's the truth.
That's true, man. That's true. And 9 times out of 10, man, any man or any husband, and I'm just speaking generally, all you really want is respect. Just a little acknowledgement every now and again. Mm-hmm. That's pussy.
That's it.
Am I right?
That's it.
Did I miss something?
Nope.
I don't think you missed.
We're easy, bro. We're very easy.
Only thing you missed was a hot
I just
meal.
told my wife the same shit today, man.
Yeah.
I literally just had this same shit I just told her today, man.
You give me them 3 things.
You got
dude.
to respect. You got to understand the boundaries.
Yeah.
Right. Because I don't always retaliate or say something, that don't mean
keep
that it
going.
didn't affect me.
Right. Or keep going.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
At some point,
You're right.
now you get me to a point where I got to damn near rear all the way up.
Yeah.
I got to bring the whole lion out to make your ass stop.
But you know what? Some
Like, what the
some women only respect that.
You know what's funny is my wife don't get it until I do that.
Okay.
Like sometimes there's certain situations where I just feel like she just keep doing the shit
Yeah.
until I finally be like,
yeah.
then she be like, well, damn, you ain't have to do that.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I've been trying to tell you. This motherfucking raw about to come out.
Yeah.
Because I think that motherfucker roar back and then it's a rumble in the jungle.
It's a rumble in the jungle.
And I get to run back sometime too, but when the shit come back, I really show my motherfucking teeth.
Yeah. And you know
that's the part of being married.
Yeah.
There's certain shit that you have to stand on both sides.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a 50-50 and it's a partnership.
You're right.
And no one should have to compromise every single thing.
That's right.
That ain't fair to either side.
Exactly.
Especially when there's only one person doing all the fucking compromise.
And at some point, you're going to have to stand up for yours.
Yeah.
Because if you don't,
And
she
you
just
know what?
run right over you. Like what Butch Jones used to tell a motherfucker way back in the day. You either roll with us or get rolled the fuck over.
Roll the fuck over.
And this is the funny thing. So me and Monique, we had a rough week. It was a rough little week we had, man. I think it's just everybody's tired. We trying to get this shit together for the draft, and emotions are high. Mm-hmm. And we had a it was a blowout, but we had a dope ass conversation about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I found this clip, dude. This shit just comes to me now since we doing this shit, like so much shit. And algorithms. For sure.
Yeah, the phone
but
hears you.
It was a guy talking about the most marriages end in divorce because of uncommunicated expectations. I sent that shit. I said, this is what the fuck we going through right now because we didn't had it so sweet for so long, right? Mm-hmm. We take for granted what you're thinking or what you're doing, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. And that's what the fuck we had going on. And we sat down, dude. We talked for about damn near 2 hours.
Okay.
It might have been a couple of tears shed. Well, it was. I ain't gonna be fake. Fuck it. But that is our problem. We just been fucking going along so long and shit been sweet that we just expect this one to do this one, this one to do that, and say this and do that. And we've been fucking up.
Because you get into that space where you know what the other person is thinking.
Yeah.
They know what you thinking, and they expect you to just do shit.
Yeah.
But how the fuck am I supposed to know what you want done if you don't tell me?
Yeah. or or maybe it's something you don't want done anymore.
Right.
You haven't communicated it. So
Right.
I'm still trying to do it, and it's pissing you off.
Right. And I'm looking like a fucking idiot, you know.
That's exactly what we ran up against, dude. And we talked for about damn near 2 hours upstairs.
Okay.
That shit was crazy. We ain't talked like that in so fucking long, like a in-depth, deep-ass conversation about just our relationship. Fuck the kids.
Yeah.
Fuck the family. Fuck what's going on. Jobs. All, just us.
Yeah.
And it's been a long time, but that shit felt good, man. It really
But see,
did.
young motherfuckers need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because that don't mean that you got to get divorced.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That just mean that there's some shit that we got to work on, and we're going to have to pull some shit where you understand my side, I understand your side, and we come to another compromise. And now the compromise that we may have come to 20 years ago worked 20 years ago.
There you go.
Today we're going to have a different compromise. You know what I'm saying?
That too, that falls
That's what the shit
into,
evolves
like,
to.
Another thing that they need to understand is your relationship ain't going to be like mom and daddy's.
There you go.
Everybody's shit is different.
Yeah.
You know, we got shit from fucking 1993 that you don't know anything about.
Right.
You know, and that's the reason why we move this way today. You got to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can't mimic us or expect your shit to be like ours because it's not.
That's right.
Yep.
And that's a tough conversation, man. Like, you can have just having that conversation with her yesterday, I still felt uneasy after the conversation. You know what I'm saying? I felt good, but I was like, damn, I hate that our fucking relationship is like this right now. You know what I'm saying? But we needed to have that conversation, and that's what they call the uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
And that shit was uncomfortable.
I feel you.
Well,
You know
it must be in the air, man, because me
Yeah.
and my wife definitely been having the same kind of uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah.
And I told her ass today, I love her, but there's some shit that I'm not going to give in on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I get to a point where this is the cutoff point, that means that's the hard stop.
And you got to stand your ground, man.
I was just about to say, boy, stand your damn ground.
You got to, man. Sometimes you do. And
You don't get this many motherfucking gray hair for nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
I may be old, but I ain't no damn fool.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just where I'm
that's
at.
definitely
And that-
something the kids need to know. And, dude, I hope you're working on your speech for the
Bruh.
wedding. Because you're
It's
going to
gonna
have to
be
give
fucking.
a doozy.
It's gonna be epic.
Okay.
It's gonna be alcohol induced.
Yeah.
So-
and I would be in the back like, yeah.
Oh, you gonna fucking be
like-
both you niggas. I
Like,
told
what the fuck
he
is
might
why
fuck around be the first one that ever got kicked out of.
I'm a fucking for a
Cause I heard this
reception.
motherfucker talking about he gonna be in the background talking about some yeah. And I heard alcohol, so alcohol, you hollering yeah, it's probably gonna make my ass over there
And then
with
you
yeah
gonna be
too.
They were like, hey, man, them three niggas got to go.
All
That's
three
the
of them,
father.
including you.
right. Include me. The exit sign is that way, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All
that
I
shit
have
gonna
here
be-
locked.
That shit
All
gonna be
right,
something.
man. Wrap it up for us, John. I'm
John.
thinking about fucking Combs.
Cold. He on the board.
Yeah, he is on the ball.
Fucking tilting his brim and shit.
Like, what up?
They
though?
like, good evening, kind
Good evening, sir.
They don't say good evening, kind sir, from
Give
Persia.
us some final words, Vince, and then Troy.
Okay,
And
well,
then we
my
get up
final
out.
words is Detroit, here the fuck we come.
Yes, sir, ski.
2024, 2025 NFL draft.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be in the building. We're going to be in the spot.
Uh-huh.
Pull up. Check us out. What you call it? Pop-up pod.
Pop-up pod, baby. I
Pop-up
know somebody
pod.
gonna steal that shit from
We
us.
gonna
'cause I ain't got the
copyright that
money.
bitch.
I ain't got the money to trademark it. Somebody gonna steal it. Fuck it. That's fine. Life goes on, man.
Life
But
goes on.
Just know it came here first.
It was here first.
And all 200 of our subscribers know we're not lying.
There you go. There you go. All 200 of the motherfuckers. Hey, them strong 200 too.
That's all right, because I got them all locked in.
Hey.
Watch and see when this shit pop off, what's gonna happen.
Right.
Hey, you 200, we love y'all.
Hey, and shout out to my little sister. She always fucking reposts my shit. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I
yeah.
put that shit up, she
Oh,
reposts
yeah.
it.
Right on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to all the people that repost our shit, share, like, and subscribe and all that shit, man. We do appreciate y'all. We just talking shit right now, but when this thing goes where it's gonna go, because we know it's going there, we'll remember y'all.
Yep.
Well,
I
I'm
don't want
buying
nobody talking
every
about
single subscriber of Coney Island.
Yeah, come on. Extra onions on that bitch.
That's right. That's right.
Lafayette, Coney Island, baby. I need to order 200.
So what you got, Troy, before we get up out of here? Give him some kind words before we
Kind words is hold your ground. Keep your shit funky. Wash your ass. Buy some new drawers. Some new fucking socks. So your wife don't be sending us goddamn messages to worry about hygiene for your old 50-year-old ass.
Right.
Sending us
Get that crust and shit up off the bottom of your
so
feet.
nobody know who she is.
Anonymous.
Unanimous.
Stop wearing all them motherfucking slides, then you won't get all that crust shit on the back of your feet.
Right. Put on some fucking
Put on some
shoes.
goddamn
Put
socks
some
and
fucking
shoes.
Goddamn
on, man.
degenerates.
Now, on top of that,
And you know what happened is niggas lazy, man.
Yeah.
man, fuck these niggas.
Crusty ass motherfucker.
Crusty motherfucker. I ain't buying them motherfucking no cognac. I'm
Nah,
buying you niggas some foot powder.
They be like, "Ooh, I got the boo boo."
I'm buying them niggas foot powder.
Buy them niggas some Gold Bond foot cream.
Yeah,
Man.
your ass getting foot powder straight out of CPS drugs. Goddamn it, you getting foot powder and some foot rubs.
And for all the
orthopedic
guys out
socks.
there, ISO on me. For all the guys out there that like to say this bullshit about, because I've heard guys say this, and I know y'all have too. Y'all was fucking athletes. My feet supposed to stink.
What?
No,
That's a
motherfucker.
fucking
no,
lie.
yeah.
That's a fucking lie.
No.
Soak them bitches in vinegar till you get them bitches right.
Or just use, they made an invention a long time ago. It's a little motherfucking cloth about this big. And they got this shit that come in a bar.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't got to go outside and cut no wood and and do all that shit no more. You can actually go to the store and buy this little bar and put this little cloth together with some water. And if you rub that motherfucker, it make bubbles.
It make magic cleaning shit.
And
yeah.
before you know it, if you rub them bubbles on your body,
Yeah.
on your ass,
And magically,
and on them goddamn feet,
you don't stink no more.
You don't stink.
and guess what? If you wear new clean socks
Yeah.
with clean feet,
Yeah. Guess what happens?
your feet tend not to stink.
Ooh,
Yeah.
man.
Now,
That's
here's another
science.
take a step forward.
That is.
Go ahead.
If you got them same goddamn top 10s on that you been wearing for the last 2 years, and them bitches rolled all up on the corner like that, woo, I don't give a damn if you put clean socks and clean feet in them motherfuckers.
It don't matter.
They coming up out of that bitch
Because
stank.
leather don't give.
It don't
And
give.
them motherfuckers is
It don't
funky.
give. It don't give a fuck either.
Word to the
Nah.
wise.
Yeah.
When you have on a pair of shoes and you start to see creases in the front of them, they have a place called Goodwill.
Yeah. Take them.
Take them there.
Donate them.
Go buy a new pair with a pair of socks.
Yes.
And wash your motherfucking feet.
There you go.
Then your shit won't smell.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, and here's another thing. You can't use the same cloth for everything.
No.
Listen,
You nasty
You
motherfuckers.
cannot use the ass cloth on your face.
And you
Do
can't
not.
use it twice.
Right.
So when you finish using the motherfucker, put it in the dirty clothes so it can be washed.
There you go.
Now,
If
you
your
wanna-
washcloth is all cruddy and balled up and hard in the
and it
motherfucker,
stank when you walk past the bathroom,
don't use it.
Don't use it. Don't
What
use
the
it.
fuck?
Don't use it.
They got these things out here, and this is what I have. I have a silicone scrubby.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I got.
Me too.
And I got my face cloth for my face, and I got a silicone fucking squeegee. What's not squeegee? What's that
They
thing
call
called?
scrunchies.
Scrunchies.
Bruh,
A silicone.
let me tell you something. I got an ongoing
Straight rubber.
debate right now with Amazon. I bought one of them motherfuckers. It was like the third one I bought. Piece of shit. I gave it a terrible review.
This nigga reviewed his.
You fucking right. They sent me another one. This is like my fourth one.
Yeah.
The motherfucker sent me a message the other day. Said, "Are you satisfied?" Like, is this the one?
Nigga, I think you just getting over ski.
Hey, fuck that, man.
Oh,
Nah, that
Well,
shit
they
ain't
can-
right.
If they can't get scrunchies and nice hand soaps and all of that shit, get you some Irish cream, motherfucking a bar of Irish cream or a bar of goddamn Dove,
Dial, whatever.
or whatever the fuck, with a
Yeah.
washcloth. Even if you ain't got a washcloth, you can take a big ass towel and cut that
Cut
motherfucker.
that bitch
Cut it. Whatever you got to do.
But use a bar of soap and a cloth,
Right.
and you put that shit with some water with a little rubbing action.
Right.
The motherfucker make bubbles.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you do that shit enough and you get to rubbing that shit on you,
Your
you get to
front
clean
get
this
clean.
shit.
And then if you feeling special sporty, moisturize your fucking ashy ass.
No, you do moisture. So when you get out of the shower, dry your black ass off.
Right.
You put some fucking moisture. You moisturize that rough ass skin.
Hey,
I
shout
agree.
out to Squeaky Queen balls.
Now here's the thing that I got a pet peeve with these niggas, especially Detroit. If you in Somerset Mall and you don't went and got Gucci'd the fuck out, and I'm talking about you got the Gucci's and the Louis and you just fresh than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Get you some new drawers.
Yeah.
That should
Same
be
Do
part of it.
not put on all that expensive ass shit
Same day.
with them same old ass drawers, that same old ass undershirt, them same old ass socks. If you gonna go buy all that other shit, buy yourself some drawers
Get
and some
fresh all
socks.
the
Hey,
way.
man.
Yeah.
It starts with the basics.
Yep.
the first thing to touch your skin should be some new shit.
Come on,
Just
man.
saying.
You can't expect for your ass to smell good if you got on old shit.
Right.
If you got permanent fucking sweat stains under your t-shirt,
You probably need to throw that away.
You probably do.
It's crusty and hard.
I know you like that motherfucker. It fits right, but get
If
rid
you
of that
done wore
shit.
an 8-ball jacket for 15 days in a row, it's probably time to
That
donate
bitch is a
that motherfucker.
4-ball jacket.
Yeah,
That motherfucker down to an 8-ball for real.
that shit ain't even a ball no more. It's just an 8.
That's just crack. Just sell that motherfucker.
Well, y'all heard it from us. Wash your ass. 'Cause
Wash your
the
motherfucking
women are
ass.
talking, and that's very fucking sad. But we're gonna catch y'all the next time. I'm Perry.
And I'm Trouble T.
And I'm Vince, and I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh shit! All right, and I'm Larry, and I love a woman that loves everybody.
Why the fuck would he say that?
And I use Irish cream soap.
Why would you
Why
fucking
you
say?
want a woman that loves everybody? All right, y'all. We're gonna holler at y'all.
Yes,
Peace.
sir.
I just thought about that shit. He said that shit.
He did.
Saying, baby, this is our season.